My name is Kevin Coker. I'm the owner of New World Carpentry Solutions. We're a local 757 based woodworking and custom millwork company. We do everything from decks, fences to finished carpentry, all the way up to custom furniture, built-in bookshelves, and solid doors. Alright guys, so we're actually back with this custom hand tool bench. Hopefully that intro got you guys. Definitely let me know down below if you guys liked it. I might do a little bit tweaking, make it just a tad bit shorter. But this is the custom hand tool bench. You guys probably watched me over like the last, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 videos of me actually building it. She is now here, completely mobile. Her main station is actually over here in this corner, but I pulled it out here so I can kind of spin it around, show you guys a full 360. One thing I have done that I did not tell you guys I was going to do, said I might, was I still haven't built the drawers on this bank of cabinets underneath. Right now it's full of scraps because I'm not as responsible as I like to be, and these scraps are eventually going to go to a project, but until then they're going to get housed down there. One thing I do love about having this cabinet down here though is I have storage above it for like my block plane, my drill brace, coping saw. I also have a miter box stowed away down here, so I'm able to do various operations and store various tools down here underneath. The two things that I'm debating on, because I do have a bunch of scraps stored in this bin, I'm looking at here on this end of the bench. Make sure that's in cam. I'm looking at doing something probably on this end of the bench because I have roughly, oh, my tape's over there. I have about, from the edge of this cabinet to the edge of this apron, about 7 inches. So I could build a scrap wood bin kind of down here in this cubby, you know, or just utilize what I already have on the front side of the bench. Debating. You guys can see that on the front side, I took the time to go ahead and Danish oil everything. So the front side has finish on it, but, you know, to be completely honest, here on the back, I have yet to apply any finish. A bit of procrastination on my end, but typically this is going to sit directly up against the wall, so you guys would never see this side. So I'm debating on if I'm going to do it at all. I do have it kind of pulled off the wall. I might do it today. We'll see. But back apron, storage and everything else. But now I get to show you guys some of the features that this bench can actually do and why I love it so much. One of the biggest features with this bench is the material, the tool tray. So I can store my various tools right here, all out of the way. It's below the surface of the bench, so if I ever need to stick a board across the front to the back, I can just lay it down. It's not impeding with any of my tools here. So that's always a nice feature. But then whenever I want to get to working on it, oh, this wheel dropped. Spin it all around. Again, not the smoothest garage floor, but then you lift up all the wheels. If I wasn't wearing flip-flops, I probably could have done that with my feet. But she drops right down to the ground and sits nice and solid. There we go. She's not going anywhere. And now I can show you guys some of those clamping options on the face of the bench that I love so much. Let's zoom out just a little bit. One of the first operations that I'm really excited about having this bench is the ability to clamp things up along this face. This is kind of like the biggest feature of this bench. Whether it's a door, a single board like this piece of poplar, I can throw a bench dog in at the top, rest it on the bench dog, grab me one of these clamps, throw that in right there, tighten up on the vise, take my hammer, tap the back end of that bench dog. Alright, and with the board clamped in place, I can come right over here to my hand tool bench, grab my, I think this is about number 7 plane, and start taking shavings until I joint this edge. You know, if I needed to do it for a glue up, or if this board happened to say, let's say it's longer than what I can actually joint on my jointer, because of length, size, heft, I can actually do it all by hand right here on the bench with a simple plane. And a little bit of technique. And that's one beautiful benefit. Again, this gives me clamping options across the whole entire bench. It's really, really awesome. My next thing I do need to add is a set of pop-up bench dogs over here by the vise. I'm planning to add a row of pop-up bench dogs so I can push down, have those pop up, and have some in line with it coming right across here, so I can actually clamp this end of the board, and then maybe bring one of these clamps around back. It'll be all the way back over here. But then I can take my, if I had a smoothing plane, which I don't, or a scrub plane, I can actually address the face of the board. But again, I don't have the proper plane for that. But as I gather and increase my collection of hand tools, I'll be able to utilize this bench a lot more. I do have a couple really cool jigs that are meant for power tools, like my router. Using this apron style right here, I do have a couple jigs, like a loose tenon mortising jig, etc., that I kind of want to adapt to this bench. Those are all coming soon. If you guys have enjoyed though, please let me know down below. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.